Do you have an attorney, sir?
No.
Do you have any money to hire one?
No.
Would you like...
This is the man investigators say brutally murdered 94-year-old Ann Parlato. At least one of John Sexton's neighbors says she never had a good feeling about him.
When you talk to him, you kind of get, like, the vibe that he's, I don't know, just different. Like, he's kind of creepy.
3 months ago, Corey McNichols called code enforcement because of junk in Sexton's front yard. After he found out, the sheriff's office says he confronted her and her husband, screaming at them, "You do not know who you are messing with," and "This is just the beginning. You guys will be sorry." McNichols told deputies Sexton tried to fight with her husband, cut their phone and cable lines, and left a threatening note on their vehicle with grease on the door handle. Most of that two-page letter was not legible, but investigators did make out the part that read, "Are you sure you want an expletive with a bad guy with ranking? Know your opposition."
It was scary. I mean, we didn't know, like, what he was thinking or, like, what he would go to the extent to do.
Sexton wasn't charged with any crime, and McNichols says she didn't have any more trouble with him. Sexton's own wife called the sheriff's department after an argument. She told deputies that when he drinks, he becomes violent and destroys things in the house. Investigators say that incident never became physical. No arrest was made, but family members told deputies Sexton's drinking was a constant source of friction in the home. Dennis Lazinski lives across the street and says he's never had any trouble with Sexton, who did lawn work in the neighborhood.
That he would go that far and do that type of crime is unbelievable.
But McNichols says she suspected Sexton as soon as she heard about the murder, and she's glad he's behind bars.
It's a big relief. Big relief.
Sexton's home on Niagara Drive is less than a mile away from where Parlato was murdered. In Port Richey, Eric Waxler, ABC Action News.